got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You were raised so the
Robin Hood. Like this lemonade. Bro, see, bro, it's a different temperature at my house than anybody else's house. It's cold as shit. Oh, my mic is in.
Welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes, flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. They get 5 yards on the run there. It's still left staring at a 3rd and about 14.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll look down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mahomes pass.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, It puts so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Rolling to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Panthers nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
To the running back.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin theirs back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? That's good for 28 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. It's been a long day for you. How are you, 17? Mike 6? I'm here all day. I'm here.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Hey, check Mike 6. They're not ready for this. Trap 60. Let's get a clean shot. Y'all back up. Mike 6.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal.
5-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Number 21.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
The kick is good.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 6. 18 ready. Set the tone, defense, let's go. Mike 6. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, check Mike 6. Get that.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Sliding out of the pocket. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on second down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he...
Twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A first throw for the backup, Jackson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's got room. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Jackson.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Shit.
He'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 14.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who's out? Hey, switch gears.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And some room to work. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5.
They'll try to run this one in. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
3rd down and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Mahomes going to throw it here. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connect.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll buy some time right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now they try the right side here. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. And what's that?
To throw is Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And incomplete. It's now fourth down.
This offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on fourth down.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. Come on, D.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory. So for...
She-Rag got me.
That boy on the visa, you gotta go berserk.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the secret, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting at the back. In fact, I said that on my account, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gonna do with that? Stop playing with it. No. If you don't do it, then you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. You built like that. This is second nature, all is automatic. You fools hurt. Jesus will.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right? I don't got time. It's all to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No city was that never be the same.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, Defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. And when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll roll him out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jalen Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's their 1st sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 3.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football, and will set it. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this 1st quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now we've got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
That's another.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it.
They got his man complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 21-yard.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
28-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Complete.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
7-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught inside the 20. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it. And so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he gets it up past the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes firing complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And to give this time to the tailback. He finds some open field here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
At the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
On the pickup.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
The
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5.
She-Rag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the main train, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, when they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say what you gon' do with it? Stop playing. If you don't do it, you don't play with it. Exactly. Cause you ain't built like that.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Can I born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my fate, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my cool. Only winning is exception on my cool. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. This is taken to the 23. That one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside hitter. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st down, it's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bucs' 19-yard line.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have the 1st down. this one to the 14-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
14-yard line.
On first down, Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
From the gun, here's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
The Rams 44-yard line.
Flushed it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play action sack. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
32-yard line.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Watson on 1st down. Looking right side, he's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Watson escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26.
1st and 10.
Give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Watson buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they finally put it into this return. And now the throw is all the way down to the 37. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and...
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Watson looks to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Butker on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards on the play, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he throws it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to number 84.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Rams 3.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Watson, off play action. On the move to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 12. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's...
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Now they try the right side here. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The score, Buccaneers.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson has got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
5-yard line.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down throw, Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
42-yard line.
And he's got his man on the out route. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Watson. Dancing to his left. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Let's see that, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
From 4 yards out. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Buccaneers 21. Rams 3.
Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
Steps away. From left side here, and it's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll buy some time right. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he pulls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Winning teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Offspring, this for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta
Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I bought like